my complicated people or people who like to watch complicated makeup videos, this one right here is for you. Hey everyone, my name is Erica Amanda and thank you so much for coming to another video. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, oh my god, thank you for coming here. I love you already. And if it's not your first time here, what's happening, fool? Thank you for coming back, okay? On a more serious note, today's video, yes, it is going to be a continuation of the fall series, but I wanted to dedicate this video to breast cancer. And seeing that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I definitely wanted to take the time to at least do one video, you know, to bring awareness to Breast Cancer Awareness Month and to really like focus on it. Like, breast cancer is something that I feel like if you personally were not affected, someone you know was affected, someone you're related to was affected, someone who you know has someone who's related who was affected, like some way or another, you know, everyone I feel like is affected by breast cancer. And it's obviously it's a very serious matter, and a lot of people fight for it, whether you're the one with it or you're the one supporting or whatever the case may be. A lot of people put in work, hard work. So just a couple things to say before we start this video. Please make sure, this to all my ladies out there, make sure you are, you know, checking yourself, checking the girls, checking, you know, make sure you're staying healthy, please, especially if you have, you know, like history of breast cancer, like family history of breast cancer. Please make sure you're doing self-exams. If you don't really know how to do self-exams, you can always go on like YouTube or Google or whatever and figure out how to do it. There are videos that literally show you how easy it is. And if you do it enough, I believe that you will start to know what is normal for your body and what isn't normal for your body. And you know, you want to catch things early. If there is anything to catch, you want to catch it early. And if you don't, you know, do self-exams and you want to go to a doctor or whatever you want to do, please make sure you are staying healthy. Please make sure you are taking care of yourselves, and please make sure you are making sure that make sure the girls are good, okay? Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure men can get breast cancer as well. So this is not, like I said, this is something that affects everyone. It's not just women, you know, it affects everyone. Now segueing into my makeup look for today, I want to do pinks, and I know I'm not a fan of pinks, but for this specific look, I think I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself for this particular video, only because this is such a serious matter. Obviously you want to have fun, but like, I want to really make sure this is good. And if you know me, you know how I get when I'm like taking something really seriously. And so I told you guys, I never really think like looks out before I do them. I kind of just like get in front of the camera and say like, hey, what's up? Like, let's see what I'm gonna do today. And literally for this one, I think I've been trying to figure out this look and like literally sketching. I've been trying to figure out how to do this look, and I've been sketching stuff out for the last couple of days. So I'm hoping this comes out really, I hope this comes out really good. I'm gonna do something kind of on the difficult side. However, we're gonna try it and we're gonna see what happens. So yeah. But I hope you guys enjoy it. This is fall series look number 3, and this one is all about Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Okay, if you're new to my channel, I have wrapped up my head. I use a headscarf so I don't get my hair in the way, and I don't get the makeup in my hair that much. Yeah. So, guys, I got new primer. I got new primer. It was necessary. I had to. To prime my face first, I'm going to be starting with the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. This is my first time using this primer, so I'm going to see if I like it, but it looks like so. Yes. Yes. Oh, what? Whoa. I don't know. Okay. Oh my god, this is different. Okay. It feels a lot different than the primer I've used for like quite some time now. If any of you have ever boiled peppermint tea, like gotten the peppermint bush and actually boiled it down like to a tea, it kind of smells like that. Like almost like that with like a hint of seriously tea. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Next up is brows. I'm gonna be taking the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Espresso, and I'm gonna do my brows. And no guys, the brows are not done yet. I gotta go get them done. It's okay, all right? Don't worry, don't fret. I'm getting them done. Next, I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Warm Honey, and I'm going to conceal underneath my brows and then cover my eyes so we can get into the shadow. All right, now we're going to get into this shadow business. For my first color, I'm going to be going to my Masquerade Mini palette from Juvia's Place, and I'm going to be grabbing that color right there, which is Bori. So for this, I'm going to be attempting a double cut crease. It might be a triple cut crease. I'm going to be attempting that, right? And this can go very badly, very quickly. So we're going to try and do this. I'm laughing because I'm nervous. We're going to try and do this, and we're going to see what happens. Okay? All right. Okay, so basically what I did is I'm starting the first cut crease. So I used the pink and went in, and all I did was just pat this color in, and we're doing that to make sure that we intensify the color. I don't really want to blend anything as yet, and I'm just getting that shape I want so that I'll be able to carve it out later. And now I'm going to go into the next eye. Next, I'm going to go into my Jackie Aina palette, and I'm going to grab another pink color, but I'm going to grab Supreme. I'm going to go just right above that hot pink. I'm gonna grab another pink from my Morphe 35C palette, and because the trick with creating cut creases, you wanna really have that dimension between the colors, I'm going to grab, I think I'm gonna grab this darker pink right here, and we're gonna see how that works. If not, I might just go a bit darker, but we'll see. And this is gonna go underneath that first pink color that we had, kind of like almost right on top of it. So I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but here is the darker pink that's added. You kind of see the change from the darker pink to the lighter pink here, and then there is without it. You still see somewhat of a transition, but not as much as here. So now I'm gonna do it to the next eye. Going back to the brush I use for the lighter pink color all the way up here, I'm not adding anything more. I'm just going to kind of blend everything together. Okay, now for the cutting of this crease, the first one, I'm going to go back with the concealer that I used earlier. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. I'm gonna take a brush. I'm gonna go right underneath, kind of like almost on top of the darker pink, and just carve it up. You wanna be very careful with this step. Do it really, really slow. Take things slow, because this is where you can kind of make or break your look. So I'm gonna put some on my lid first, and look up. Kind of get the mark for where I want it, and then I'm gonna go right kind of above that. All right, now the first one's done. Now it's just doing on the other side the same way. That's the issue. I think that's good. Okay, so for my next move, we're gonna kind of do the same thing over again, but this time I'm gonna go just a little bit under all that. We're gonna leave like this space, like floating space almost. So I'm gonna go in with the color I used from the Morphe 35C palette. I'm gonna go to more of like a thin flat brush, and all I'm doing is literally just kind of tracing or following the line that I created from earlier, but still keeping some type of a separation, like some separation between what I created up here and what's gonna be down here. Yes! Next eye. And like I said, I'm just following, I'm making that space, and then I'm gonna just follow through. I'm going to grab that pink color I was using earlier, same flat brush. Okay, so what I've done with this eye, when I'm done with this eye, that I'm gonna do next with this eye over here is I've taken this white eyeshadow at the bottom, and I kind of went in that white space, or the space where there's like no pink, with a smaller brush, just to kind of define that space. I'm also gonna go through with it with like a sparkly white shadow, essentially, towards the end, but this is just to set what was there already. Back into my Juvia's Place palette, I'm grabbing that pink again, and I'm just going to add more definition before we look more cohesive. I think I'm liking where this is going. So here's where we are at the moment. And I think to end this off, am I gonna do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a liner. I'm gonna do it with concealer, and it's gonna look like a floating, almost like a floating liner. Essentially, where you'd put a liner, I'm gonna do the same thing with concealer and then just not put anything there. Well, I'm gonna put a nude shadow there, but like there's just not gonna be anything there. So for this, we gotta look down. If you try and do this, please don't look up. And I say don't look up because you know how whenever I did the cut crease, I put it down here first and then I look up and then it would make that mark for me. Don't look up. I'm gonna fan this so I can make sure it's like dry. But essentially that's how it looks. I can't look up at you guys. That's how it's gonna turn out. And if I blend it out down here, it looks like my eye's floating. Okay, I still can't look at you guys. So I'm gonna do the other eye and then I'm going to go on top of it with like some of a nude. I'm gonna go into my Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm going to grab Silk Cream, which is this color right here. And I'm going to just put that on top of the concealer that I just put down here. Hoping you guys can see it, but that's what it looks like so far. And the final thing for the eyes, I'm going to take a glitter liner. This is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Eyeliner. This is a glitter liner. It's in the shade Glam Rock. And I'm going to take that. I'm going to go right above the invisible liner or whatever, just to kind of show that separation. To make sure I don't mess up on this, I'm just gonna place the glitter where I want it instead of like painting it on. That way I don't mess this up. And also because this is a glitter liner, I'm gonna do the same thing I did when I was doing the concealer. I'm not gonna look up. One thing I want to mention that I did that I feel like I keep adding to this look even when I think I'm done. But what I did, I don't know if y'all can tell the difference, but I went in back into the Jackie Eye palette and I got that color Trust Issues right here. And I used that in this right up top here. So it gives you just a bit more sheen to the look. It gives, you know, a bit more dimension so it doesn't just look flat. I'm using an angled brush that looks like that. And I'm just dipping into the product and then I'm going to just tap it in. Now onto the rest of the face. I'm going to start with the foundation. I already primed my face, so we're good there. I'm going to jump into my Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation from NYX. This is in the shade Mocha. Do y'all see my hand? Do y'all see this? Do y'all see my hand? This is what I look like after every makeup video. Going back to my LA Girl Pro Concealer that I was using earlier, I'm just going to conceal my face. I'm going to set all of that with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This is in the shade Deep. I'm going to take the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place and I'm going to take this brown color right here to contour. I'm gonna go and wipe all the excess powder that I had on my face from earlier. I'm gonna take my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Love this setting spray. Love it. Love it. And I'm going to just spritz my face. Rejuvenation, praise Jesus, because I was looking caskety. Back to the eyes. I'm going to be taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. I'm gonna just pop this in my waterline. I wish these things could sharpen. Does anyone know how to sharpen these things? I feel like there's mad product in the bottom of this, but like I don't know how to get it out. Listen, if you know how to sharpen one of those pencils, let me know down below. Please, I beg you. Back into the Morphe 35C palette. Going to grab that pink color right there. I'm gonna go right underneath the white. Okay, underneath that color, I'm gonna go back into my Jackie Aina palette and I'm going to grab Supreme from earlier. I'm gonna take a pencil brush and I'm just going to pat the color on right underneath that darker pink. For my inner corner highlight, I'm grabbing my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo, and this one is in the shade Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. Now, so remember how I said Trophy Wife was broken? One side's broken, one side's not. I dropped these things, it happens, I'm sorry. So here, here she is. Grab that side. That side is Moscow Mule. For my highlight, I'm going to go to the other side, basically the side I didn't use, which was Ginger Binge, and I'm going to use that for the highlight. I just spilled it on my pants. Look at my leg, y'all. Look at my leg. Look at my leg. For the sake of my sanity, I'm going to continue. And then my hand looks like that. I guess that's it all over my hand. And the back of my hand. This is just a mess. I got a little sample of the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara, and I want to see what it does. I haven't used it yet. I'm gonna put lashes on anyway. However, I still want to see what it does. So here is what it looks like, what the mini looks like. See? It says Too Faced on the back, and this. That's a huge brush. Like, I think it's a lot, it's just bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Like, this is kind of small. Okay. Use this to put on my lashes, top and bottom, and then we're gonna get into the actual falsies. For lashes, I'm gonna take the Kiss Lash Couture Foaming Lashes, and this is in the style Muse. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to go back into the Zulu palette and I'm going to grab, I think the red color all the way at the bottom, right down here. There's a lot of payoff with this one, so I'm gonna do this very lightly because I'm not really a blush person, but I kind of like what it does for my face. While waiting for that, I can just show you guys what the look looks like so far. And I think it came out pretty nice. I was like, you're really afraid to do this. Like, ooh, y'all don't even know. This didn't even come out like what I actually wanted to do. I actually wanted to do like a bit more, but I think I like this. Like, I like what it represents. I like what it means to me. Like, I usually should put this at the end of the video, but I might as well do it now. And I wanted to do something that, one, pushed me out of my comfort zone, and two, meant something. And I think that's kind of what I did here. So I'm happy with it. Are these lashes done? My God. Spritzing again with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And we're done. Okay guys, so here is the finished look. This is my interpretation of, you know, breast cancer awareness, and this was my first time trying like a double cut crease, and I actually really like it. I might do it more often. Actually, it's giving me ideas. It's definitely giving me ideas for my birthday, which is coming up. So this is definitely giving me ideas. What I didn't mention is that what I did for my lips, I kind of want to keep all the attention up here. So all I did was throw on some Fenty Gloss Bomb. I believe that's in Fenty Glow, I think. Yes. I just threw it out on there, literally just as a gloss. I want, you know, I want that to be the center of everything. So I really like this. I really like this look. Like, it's kind of crazy and kind of like out of the box for a lot of people, but like, I don't hate it at all. Like I said before, I was really scared to do it. I was really scared to try it. But like, now that I've done it. I'm actually really surprised. I'm really happy. Yeah, but I'm so happy that I was able to do this and do it for something that is really near and dear to my heart. I know a lot of people who have been affected by breast cancer, whether they had breast cancer themselves or they, you know, have family members, friends, whatever the case may be, who had breast cancer, and seeing those people live their life to their fullest and fight and be so strong through everything that they're going through is just, it's amazing. And it makes you really think about all the things like you complain about, like the little things you complain about, that's what they are. Like, they're little things. They're people who have so much more going in their lives, and you never know what someone's going through. So to all the people who are still fighting, you know, still fighting breast cancer, have fought breast cancer, have family members or friends or whatever the case may be, like, I salute you, and I say be strong. You are the inspiration to so many people you do not understand. You bring so much life and light to the world, and don't think that, please don't ever think that you can't make it through this. Yes, you can. You can get through it. 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 I have so much respect for people with any form of illness, whatever the case may be, or any circumstance that you're making it through, you're fighting every single day, and you still have a smile on your face. Like, I am in awe. I'm shocked. I am so just, like, I look up to you. I look up to you. I hope you guys really like this video. I hope you guys like this look. I think this is like, this is me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like crazy stuff like this. I like watching them. I never thought I'd be able to do them, but I like watching them. I think this is super cool. I think it's kind of crazy. And so I definitely think I'm gonna try and do like more crazy looks like this. If you guys want to see them, please comment down below. Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I think I have it too. I think you guys can like click on the bell notification for whenever I upload stuff. That's so cool. That's so cool. As always, I feel like I didn't say it that much during this video. Bye. What am I say? What? Do my friend.